So let's speak a little bit about, let's share some idea about just a moment. Is there to go to English more. Okay. Is that? Okay. So let's first let's this is the overview of IELTS, what is IELTS is all about. So you see that so basically we're going to talk about the paper-based exam, and you can even give the exam these days in computer-based as well. They're a little bit different, but not in a big way. The syllabus is the same, and usually the speaking also takes place on the same day if you give the exam on the CBT, the computer-based one module, and you might find that they are taking this speaking on the same day, earlier on the day, and then they might ask you to go through the other three sections: listening, reading, and writing. Okay, let's check it out. This one, if you're giving in the paper-based exam, there are 2 days you can give the exam, either on Saturdays or on Thursdays. Now it's kind of postponed. Now at the moment, you're required to give the exam on the computer-based one. Okay, but the structure is almost the same. So on that given day, you will start the exam with listening, and then move on to reading, and then writing, and finally the speaking section. Okay, all over, overall, but with a high score you can get an IELTS is 9. And IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. And okay, you'll start with the listening. The highest you can get is 9. It's a 40-minute exam. There'll be 4 sections, 40 questions, 10 or 12 types of questions, 10 or 11. And they'll play audio, and you'll have to, based on that audio, you'll have to write that answer on the answer script. And then you'll get 10 extra minutes. There will be a answer booklet, and you'll get 10 extra minutes to transfer those answers written on the booklet to an answer sheet. But if you're giving the computer-based one, so you're not getting that 10 extra minutes. So it's going to be a 30-minute exam. Then you move on to the reading section. The reading section is basically 1-hour exam for both academic. And so one thing to note, that listening is same with the GT module, the general training module, for that's for mostly for immigration and for listening, and for the academic version. The reading, the GT is a little bit different. You will get a different set of questions. And for academic reading, you'll get 3 passages. There will be 40 questions, distributed among 3 passages, and 12 types of questions. 12 or 13 types of questions given. And you have to be fast, because sometimes people, they run out of time. And then you move on to the writing section. The writing section is, the highest you can get is 9. There task 1 and there task 2. Task 1 is basically a 150 words essay, a report. Basically, it's better to call it a report or essay. And you'll be asked to write any of these, not all. It could be, you might get a pie chart, a bar chart, a line chart, a table chart, map, process, diagram, or even flow chart. Any one of them, and you don't have the option to pick which one. You'll be given one and you'll have to write it. But if you talk about the GT module, it's a little bit different. You'll be writing a letter instead of writing a report or a given kind of a diagram. In task 2 is the essay. Here, the highest score is 6, and you need to write at least 250 words, and there will be 40 minutes time, and basically you might get 5 types of essay, and you'll have to just write one, and they will be giving you one, and you don't have the option. But the essays are it could be an opinion essay. It could be an opinion essay. It could be it could be an opinion essay. It could be a discussion essay. It could be a problem solution essay. It could be advantage and disadvantage essays, or it could be double question essays. Okay, on a separate, and for the speaking, it usually is 11 to 14 minutes is part 1, part 2, and part 3. The follow-up questions, and part 2. Part 1 is they will ask you some incidental questions, and for part 2, they're going to give you a cue card. You'll have to talk on a topic, on a specific topic, and part 3, they're going to ask you to follow-up questions. In the GT, it's the same, the same speaking test for GT module. Listening is the same. Listening is the same. Reading is the same. The writing is also not the same. The task 2 is the same for academic and general module, but for task 1, you'll have to write a letter, and the speaking is the same. So this is pretty much, and whatever you get in individual sections, 4, 9, 9, 9, 9, whatever you get in individual, they're going to add it up and they'll divide it by 4, and that's going to be the average. The average is going to be your IELTS score. This is how it works. Okay. So now let's have a look and questions. What kind of questions we usually get? So this is a listening. This is a listening test. You see, this is a listening test. This is the first section. This is the second section. Start. The second section continues up to here. Then this is the third section, and this is the fourth section. Okay, this is how it works. It's the listening. Okay. What about the next one? Is the reading? Is the reading? This is the first passage. This is basically the academic one. This is basically the academic. This is the first passage. There's the questions. There's the second passage. After that, you'll get the questions. There's the third passage, and you're getting the questions. Okay, so this is after that, let's check out the writing. Is basically the academic writing. Is a bar chart. Bar chart. You'll be given a separate answer sheet. You'll have to write the answers there. There's some specific rules or structures. It's better to follow those. And this is the writing test. This is the essay. You'll have to write one of the essays. So, you don't have any option. Whatever they give, you'll have to do that. And this is a sample of listening. A sample of a listening questions. These are the questions. This is the cue card. The middle one is the cue card, and the last one is extended questions. So third part is a follow-up question. It lasts for 11 to 15 minutes. So this is pretty much your IELTS exam. Okay. So is there anybody there for speaking?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm on the way to my home.
Oh, okay. No problem. Take it easy. Okay. So no problem. So what about this Annie? Annie, are you there? Annie, are you there? Okay. So, you know,
Hello, sir.
hello.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. This is Annie
Yes, sir. My name is Annie. I'm from Canada.
from Canada. I see. Okay. Okay. Just a moment. Hi. Okay, Annie. So you just joined today?
Yes, sir. I'm just joined today. I'm a common friend of Salman, and he sent me this link.
Okay, fine. No problem. So, Salma.
Yes,
Okay, fine.
Salman.
Okay. No problem. So you'll be giving what, the academic or the GT, general training? Which one? Which one you'll be sitting for? You
Sorry,
have some
sir. I
idea
don't.
about? You have some
No,
idea
sir.
about IELTS?
No,
No idea
no,
about IELTS.
sir.
But you need to give IELTS or just for practice?
Just for practice. I
Oh,
want to learn English. I came
okay.
here just 1.5 months,
Okay, fine. So,
and sometimes I feel embarrassed as if
okay,
someone
you
asks
feel a little
me.
bit, okay, you feel a little bit embarrassed.
Yeah,
Okay, so,
yes, I know
so, so,
English a little bit.
okay, definitely. So, where did you study? Which university or which college? What was your
Sir,
last qualification?
okay,
Academic
sir.
qualification?
I studied on Eden College,
Okay.
BBA second year. My major
Okay.
is
So,
accounting.
okay. So you didn't finish it, but you just moved to Canada.
Yes,
Huh?
yes,
Okay, fine.
yes,
So what you're planning? You're going to study there afterwards?
yes. Yeah, next year, maybe next year. Now
Maybe
pandemic
next
and
year.
universities are off. Most of the time, their students doing their classes on online.
Online. Okay,
Yeah, but
online.
yeah,
But very likely, probably from the next year, they're going to have on-campus class.
yes.
Okay, so have you given IELTS? Have you already given IELTS, or
No, sir. No, no, no.
but you need to give IELTS, or do they need IELTS, or you don't need IELTS?
I don't need any IELTS. I want to learn English.
Okay, fine. You don't have to need IELTS. Okay, fine, no problem. So uh, so I can ask you a few questions, huh? Huh? We can
Okay, sir.
practice speaking. I think that's going to help you the most. Okay, fine. So let's move on to here. We'll be having more students later on. Okay, if you think about IELTS, this is the structure of IELTS. Speaking. This is how these are the common questions. There are three types of questions. The first one is, you see this section is a common question, incidental question, just about yourself. They're going to ask a few, and here this box, they will give you this topic, and you'll have to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes. And after that, they're going to ask you a few more questions. These are the sample questions, and this is mostly related with this second part. Thematically, second part and third part are kind of similar. Okay, this is basically the IELTS structure. Okay, so let's move on to some questions. I can ask you a few questions. Okay, so okay, these are part one questions. Let me ask you a few questions. Have you traveled much in which part of Canada are you in? In which part of Canada? Annie, are you there? Hello, Annie?
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Okay, you are there. So which part of Canada? So are you in Toronto or in other places?
I lived in Ottawa. Ottawa is the capital
Ottawa.
of
I
Canada.
see. Okay, Ottawa is very far away from Toronto. Any
Yeah.
idea? Okay, it's quite far. Okay, so have you traveled much in this city? Have you
Yeah.
or
Last month, I
you
I
came just
visited
last month?
Toronto.
Oh, you already. Okay, so which one do you like more, Ottawa or Toronto?
Sorry.
Which city do you like more, Toronto or Ottawa?
Which city? Sorry, sir, I don't understand.
No, you live in Toronto, Ottawa, probably. Ottawa?
Yes, I live
Okay.
in Ottawa, but last
Ottawa.
month I visited Toronto.
Okay, so how do you compare? Is it different? Is Toronto very different from Ottawa?
Toronto has a large population than Ottawa.
Oh,
And
overall, even is it about Bangladeshis or about in general?
So mixed population. Indian, there has many Indian, Bangladeshi, Chinese.
Where
Mixed people.
in Toronto or in Ottawa?
Yes, in Toronto. No,
In
in
Toronto.
Toronto.
In Toronto. So it's a mixed population. Lots of what?
Yeah.
Indians, Bangladeshi, Chinese. Okay. So
China.
and what about Ottawa? What about Ottawa?
Here is also Bangladeshi, Canadian, Indian, and some Chinese.
Some Chinese. Okay, mostly white. Mostly white Canadian.
White and black mixed.
Black mix. Okay, in Ottawa.
Brown
Fine.
also.
So, do they speak what French as well in Ottawa?
Yes.
They speak a lot. A lot of them speak French.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. So let me ask you a few more questions. So, have you taken any public transportation in Ottawa? Any public transportation?
Yes. Sometime I.
What subway? Do they have subway?
Yeah. Subway, bus, train.
Train. Okay. So, which one do you like best in Ottawa?
I think train.
Oh, train. Train. So, is it subway or train? Which one do you mean? Subway is that's going underground, and train is. Okay, so you're talking about subway probably, yeah? Metro. I don't know
Yes.
what they call. Okay, so do you feel safe there? Compared to Bangladesh, the
Obviously,
roads.
sir. It's a safe country and
It's
also
a
peaceful
very safe
country.
country, very peaceful. So, okay, so you're lucky. So, what about Corona? What about the Corona epidemic? How is it going on there? So, is it still there?
Still coronavirus here, but it's compared to Bangladesh.
Much better control.
Much better, yes.
Do you have to wear, face mask?
Yes,
mask?
sir.
You need
yes,
to.
face mask is mandatory for everyone.
I see. Okay. Okay, so we'll talk. Welcome to our. Okay, so Mahmoudul, how are you?
Sir, Alhamdulillah, I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Okay, so I'm fine. Thank you. You have been going out lately?
No, sir, I wasn't.
No. Okay. You didn't go out, but for the last how many days?
It was yesterday and today. I was not going out till now.
You are not going out. Okay,
Yeah.
so are you feeling bad because you're not going out?
No, sir.
Is it kind of normal outside?
Yes, sir. I think it's normal because, sir, but I prefer like going outside. It should be like not every day, but maybe twice or three times in a week.
So as long as you have some work, you're not going out without just to have fun or just to have just a walk. No,
not like that. I usually go to chat with, hang out with my friends by sitting sometimes.
Okay, so that's your goal.
That's
okay.
it. Yeah. Okay. That's why I'm go outside.
So what's the general tone? How people are feeling. Altogether, are they optimistic about the future, in the near future, or they're kind of down? How they're feeling about
I
things?
think they are kind of down situation, like
Hello.
They have to like they this one night job, so I can understand that what will be the situation after this pandemic is over. So everybody is concerned about this.
Everybody is kind of
so.
tense. Huh?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
will happen? Nobody is sure. Nobody is sure.
Yeah. And I think most of the business person is following Jack Ma. You know, obviously Jack Ma. He told, he tweeted that
this year just survive.
2020 is kind of, this year kind of survive. Yeah,
just survive.
If you survive, you can do business in the future. Yeah,
future. Okay,
you can do business in the future. Yeah.
Okay, so some of the sectors are quite hard hit. I think the restaurant business.
Restaurant.
What about
Tourism.
the tourism is a big thing. So what about clothes? Clothing. Do you think they are also hard hit?
Sir, I think kind of, because at the first time it was really kind of a lockdown, a shutdown, totally shutdown. But when I visited 2 weeks ago to buy mobile phone, I saw that most of the clothes is doing their business. Yeah, open
sure,
and
business.
yeah.
I see. Okay, so what's your, are you feeling down a little bit? Or okay, another thing. So you were the other day you were telling me that you have started a course, online course. How is it going on?
Sir, I think it's an opportunity to for me to pursue a career on SEO, because in this marketplace I can see the main lots of opportunity for marketplace like Fiverr, Upwork.com, those type of marketplace. So my instructor also inspiring me every classes. Okay, you can, if you can this kind of work, you he is relating this kind of work to some marketplace work, that yes, if you know this kind of work, you can earn some money from there.
How many students are there in your in one class? Is it
one class?
Zoom?
It also it was also conducted in Zoom, and it was almost 27 people.
27 people. So are you happy with the quality of the course there? It's a free course.
It's 100% free course, and I'm lucky enough to have this opportunity, I guess. So I feel much confidence while attending the class.
Okay. I wish you all the best.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so let me ask you a few more questions.
Yes, sir.
Do you usually play? Now people are not playing.
Yes.
Mostly for the corner. So usually play. Near your house or with your friends.
Sir, yes, sir. I really like to play football. It's my favorite game. So back 2029, I was it's about 2 times or more than 2 times I went to play in my near playground, and it was really crowded playground. I can say that lots of individuals, people are playing the same place in the same place, and it was more like crowdy environment to play. But after my graduation, at the end of my graduation, I don't have that much time to go, and this time I only play with my mobile games. That's it.
Okay, fine.
While I have
so now you're kind of busy. Are you studying about your that?
Yes, sir. It's kind of passive, sir. Yeah. SEO. It's kind of SEO. Yeah, sir.
Is it only about SEO, or they have other stuff as well?
Sir, also he teaches us he started yesterday that how to do a YouTube SEO. So how can you rank your videos in the top list while you are searching something?
Fine. Okay, so wish you luck.
Thank
you. Okay, Salman, how are you?
Assalamu alaikum, sir. I'm fine, sir. How about you?
I'm fine. So far, so good.
Sir, let me introduce, sir, one of my friends, Annie Akhtar. She lived in Canada. She just moved Canada in a few weeks ago.
Okay, a few weeks ago. Yes, I have talked to her. Oh, Salman. Okay, I heard Salma. That's why I was a little bit confused. Whether I have a student named Salman. Okay, so she mentioned about you. Okay, so she's here with us.
Yes, sir.
And she's living in Ottawa, and she's loving that country. And
Yes, sir.
okay, so how are you?